It's time for STEM at the Park, another STEM at the Park, and today is a really foggy day. As you can see behind me, look at all that. Look at all that. The wagon's loaded. I'm running really late. The ground is full of leaves, but I forgot to bring my broom. So we're just gonna get set up real quickly. Kids are going to be here real soon. Good thing is, I did get my gazebo today. So I have all 4 tables. I did bring my table in the car just in case, because you never know. But on this part of the park, doesn't seem to be a lot of people, so that's really good. We are all set up now. Our first project will be about the Chumash. So right here I have yucca leaves. I am going to cut those yucca leaves. We are then going to scrape off the ends to reveal fibers and make little paintbrushes. These are the paintbrushes I have already made. They are dried, and so the leaf just curls into a paintbrush. Theirs will not happen. We're using these rocks to scrape, and then we are also attempting to make our own paints. There's the blueberries right there. They will crush them in the mortar and pestle, strain them out, add a little bit of flour to thicken it up, and that's what they can use to paint with. I have beet juice right there, and in there I have some spinach steeping for the green color. Then we will cut open paper bags, crumple them up so they can paint on it just like pictographs. We can also paint on rocks, just like, well, not just like, because they carved into their rocks, petroglyphs. But we are using things that are meaningful to us. We are not trying to imitate the tribe's symbols. Then we are moving on to the Ohlone. The Ohlone were great basket makers. I will show examples of their baskets, and we are going to practice our weaving. I have everything in there for our weaving. So we are going to practice our weaving skills. Then we have been reading Island of the Blue Dolphins, which is Chumash, and they have a story about a rainbow bridge. So our STEM will be to create a bridge. I have lots of materials for the students to use for STEM. If we have time, as you saw, there's just leaves everywhere. If we have time, we are going to do the science of fall, which is why do leaves change color. We will crush up in our mortar and pestle some leaves, mix them with alcohol and water, and put a strip of coffee filter in it to see the changing color as it goes up the coffee filter. So that is what's on tap for today. Also, they wanted hot chocolate, so I have some hot chocolate for them when they all get here. So we have a jam-packed day, but it's going to be fun. And I forgot to show off my shirt. It's science. It's like magic, but real. I love having all of my science t-shirts. So we are about to get started. The student who requested the hot chocolate is here. So as soon as she gets in here, we are going to get started. To begin, we are going to learn about the Chumash and the Ohlone. That is the subject for today's STEM at the Park. So we are going to learn a little bit about the Chumash and their petroglyphs and pictographs, and the Ohlone and their basket weaving before we begin our projects. Sometimes things happen and the lesson plan just gets thrown out. Today we had a crane visit the park. The students were mesmerized. The spinach didn't yield the results I expected. Luckily, the berries were wonderful, and I had watercolor on hand too. They used mostly the watercolor. On this rock, you can see the lumps from pieces of the berry. Look how bright that berry is. The Chumash have a creation story about a rainbow bridge. It is also briefly described in Island of the Blue Dolphins, which we are currently reading. So the STEM challenge was to build a bridge that could hold a little tub of Play-Doh. And these are the results of their STEM challenge. So we are all packed up now. Our day is over. STEM at the Park is over. The wagon is loaded. Tables are all cleaned up. Still leaves all over the place because I forgot my broom and they were here when I got here. So have a great day. We did. Oh, we didn't get to everything. Sometimes that happens. We still had 2 projects undone because they love their painting projects and their yucca. So that took us a long time. That happens. I always have extra just in case.